All right, guys, 27,000. Okay, that is a number we got to understand. It's not a price. It's not a discount. 27,000. That's what we want to talk about today. And we're going to talk about why, if you want a Tacoma, you need to buy it in 2024. Waiting till 2025 will cost you tremendously. It's not worth doing. And we're up here in Franklin Toyota. Amazing dealership here. They're in Statesboro, Georgia. I love these guys, Mike and Dirk. Okay, those are the two guys I deal with all the time here, and they're phenomenal. And I was just talking to Mike literally 5 minutes ago. I'm up here, we got my 4Runner in, getting the tires rotated. That stuff done with it. It's actually being done right now. And I was just talking to Mike, and he was saying the same thing. We were talking about the inventory levels, talking about what's going to happen for 2025. And, he basically said the same thing. He's like, listen, with the Tacomas, he's like, the Tundras, we're rolling Tundras over left and right. He's like, yeah, we got Tundras coming into lots, but we're selling them quickly. He said, that's rolling. He said, but when it comes to the Tacomas, he said, Toyota wants these things moving. So the deals, he said, we've never seen as good of deals, never had as good of deals. He's like, this is as good as it gets. And he's not lying, because we see that we got so many Tacomas. Okay, so many Tacomas. Look at this, just rows of them. I showed you this before. Plus, we got a bunch of them all over here, too, in here. So there's a lot of Tacomas available. When we just checked on the internet, I got my numbers right here on my little Post-it note. So let's put it into comparison. So for the Tundras, nationwide on Auto Trader, 2024 Tacomas, we have 27,000 Tacomas. We have, for reference, 15,000 Colorados, 13,000 Frontiers, and 11,000 Rangers. That means we have more than double the amount of Tacomas available than any other brand in a mid-sized world. Okay, it's never been that way before in history. Never once in history has it ever been that way. And it is now. So there's a lot of these available for you. And the 2025s are coming pretty soon. That means that the time is right to buy these, and the deals that they're willing to give and the discounts they're willing to take on these things are tremendous. Okay, that's what that Mike was even saying too. He's like, we've never dealt like we do now. We've never been so able to do the deals to move the trucks as we are right now, and it's because of the current inventory available. Toyota will not continue this. Okay, Toyota is not a stupid company, and they will not let this happen again. You can see even the Tundras. Look at all the Tundras. Okay, they will not let this happen in 2025. We've said this about all brands. I got a lot of videos about this coming out because it is the buying time right now. This is a time where you jump on these deals, and you'll never in 2025 be able to find a Tacoma for the deal or on a 2025 Tacoma will never have the deal that you get on a 2024 Tacoma. Okay, this is a mistake made by manufacturers this year, that they thought the bubble would continue growing, and it burst. Okay, they thought they could put all these vehicles out there and people would buy them no matter what, under any circumstances, and the bubble burst. It blew up in their face, and now they're stuck with too much inventory, and that benefits us as consumers. We win from this situation, but you have to act to take advantage of it. If you think waiting for 2025 on a Tacoma is a smart decision, you bumped your head. There is nothing changing on his truck. Okay, nothing is going to change on his truck for 3 to 5 years. Okay, they're not going to make better panels. They're not going to fix gaps. They're not going to change things. They're not going to use different quality materials. They're not changing anything on it. It is what it is, and a lot of people love it, and it's a great truck. It's got some quirks, but it's a great truck, and but they're also overpriced. Well, right now, though, on these 2024s that are here right now, the deals are available. You can get massive amounts of money off, more so than you ever could in the past on a Tacoma. Now, I will be making a sales video on that coming up pretty soon. I'm going to do it. I'm going to hit them hard. Literally right now we're like October 11th. Okay, so starting a week and a half from now, I'm going to start just pumping all these out so you know what the best deals are to get on these trucks. So I don't even know what the best we can do right now is on them. That'll be coming for you pretty soon. But we know that Inventory is at 30,000 of these sitting on dealer lots in the country right now. More than double of any other mid-size availability. It is sitting there, and they are just there for the taking, waiting for you with every kind of style option that you want is available for you. Here's a Tacoma right here. What do we got here? We got the roof rack on this one, and this is a TRD off-road. Okay, and you see $54,000. It's not $54,000. Okay, it's not gonna be. You'll be able to get a much better discount on there. I wish I could find a manual on here because I'd love to drive a manual, but they don't have one here. But you can see anything that you're looking for, any style XP packages, which is based on an SR5. Okay, you got SR5s, you got hybrid versions, you got, it's all here for you. These are all options. Standard simple SR5s right here like this. I don't know if this is 2 or 4-wheel drive, but you can see, what is this one here? This is a 4-wheel drive and $46,000. This is part of the part that's hurting them. Okay, these numbers for an SR5, for these simple base trucks, they're very costly. But the deals that you can get are going to be mind-blowing, and that is going to be a huge thing. Remember, Toyota normally holds their resale value very well. These ones are struggling right now because of the fact that there's so many of them and because of the price increases. If you want to buy a Toyota and you want to win with it, then what you got to do is you got to get it at a deal. Remember, resale value does not come at the end when you sell it. Resale value is at the beginning when you buy it. Okay, so hang on, we'll get that ambulance to go by. So what we mean by that is, let's say, for example, that this is, let's say it's 45 grand. It's $45,000 MSRP, and after 5 years, let's say that it's worth $30,000. Okay, well, you buy something else. Let's say you buy a Frontier for $45,000, and at the end of 5 years, it's worth $25,000. It's a $5,000 difference, right? So people assume it says better resale value. No, because you could buy the $45,000 Frontier for $35,000, meaning you save $10,000 up front, means you gain that 5 grand at the back end, even though it's 5 grand less in resale value. Okay, it's the way this works. With the Tacoma, we now have that luxury. People that bought these 6 months ago and paid above MSRP, they're sunk. They're over. Their days are done. They'll never recover from that truck. They're just going to have to eat that cost. You, however, could buy one of these, and you could buy it, and let's say you get 7 grand off of it, which is unheard of in Toyota world, but it's here and available now. But let's say you get $7,000 off. You have just increased your value tremendously and recouped that in there. It's a win-win on every kind of level. So in my opinion, this is it. This is the time to do this. Don't play the games. Don't wait for it to change. Don't wait for 2025 to come out and be like, oh, well, it's a new model year. It's going to have better value. It's going to do better for you. This is the one to buy. This 2024 is the year to buy. This is the time to buy. This is where your benefit and your value comes into play. It is not, I repeat, it is not coming by waiting for a 2025. What do we got here? We got a TRD off-road right here too. Another TRD off-road, my favorite trim. Best trim it's ever made for this truck. It gives you the combination of all the off-road goodies you basically get in a TRD Pro in a much more affordable version. This is by far the best trim. This is what I had in 2022. But again, $54,000. That's a lot of money that they're charging on you. And here, where we are southeast, we got to pay $700 for Toyota Guard. A lot of stupid things mixed into this to make that price crazy, and people just aren't paying it. And so they're sitting here and they're waiting and they're available. And because they're sitting and they're waiting and available and nobody bought them, and Toyota hasn't, that lesson wasn't learned, we reap the benefits. Take advantage of those benefits if you want one of these and get the incredible deal that's on it. Okay, here's a Tacoma TRD off-road that we showed in another video, and this one actually included the ARB hooks on there too, and I think they're like a $400 or $600 thing, but I love that. I love those. Now you can buy those aftermarket right from ARB and put them right on your standard one. They go right on there, same thing, so you can put them on there. But I love that option on there. I like the way those have them on there. What do they charge you for that as an up kick on here? Right in here, let's see, ARB tow hooks are $429, and realistically that's not that horrible of a price because ARB stuff is very expensive. I put ARB hooks on. I don't remember what truck it was. I put them on there. I don't remember which one that was. God, that was like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. But when they're not cheap, so that's, like I said, that price isn't that bad. But they got something in every trim for everybody, from amazing TRD off-roads to that are loaded out very good, to simple SR5s, to even some two-wheel drive SR5s. It's all here for you. It's all over every lot. This one here, Franklin, like I said, these guys are good. And after just talking to Mike, and I know Dirk here real well as well too, these are guys that deal with regularly, they will take very good care of you. If you're looking, here's a place to call and at least try. Will it be the best deal? I don't know. But I know that when we bought our 4Runner, this is one of the places it was on my list. Actually got them both. Got Mike and Dirk here, and these are the guys. These are ones I talk to all the time here. And again, Franklin, Statesboro Toyota. So tell us a little bit why. I just got done making a video on why to buy the 2024s over waiting for the 2025s. Anything you guys want to add in on here?
I would say the biggest thing right now is we have a ton of inventory out here. We've got Corollas, we've got Camrys, we've got Tacomas, we've got Tundras, and we've got plenty to choose from. Please come down here. If you're looking for a heck of a deal, we got you covered.
I mean, we've got loyalty cash, we've got rebates on certain, depending on what vehicle you look at, specials. Right now with Toyota, it's really just a good time.
Yep. Now, are you guys thinking the same I am in 2025, where Toyota won't let inventory levels get like this next year?
That we're not sure about. Production has ramped back up, so a lot of dealerships do have more inventory on the lot. I don't know if we'll ever get back to the spot where we've got hundreds of new cars on the lot or not, but we're getting them now. That's what we know.
Yep, and they're here for you. And these two guys will take really good care of you, like I said. You hear me mention them every time I'm at this dealer. You guys hear me mention these two guys. And not only are they down to earth, they're simple, they're honest, and they don't play games with you, and they're definitely worth talking to. Whether you're looking for new, used, or anything, hit up Mike, hit up Dirk, talk to them guys, and I'll put all their info down below for you guys. Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. There it is. Hey, you guys got a channel too that you guys do your stuff on. Give them a shout out on here.
Right. Well, we don't really do the car stuff very much anymore, but I did do a family YouTube channel. It's called the Graham Crackers 912. Check it
Very
out.
nice. And you guys used to do a lot of the videos on TikTok.
Correct.
For the car stuff as well. You're not doing it too much anymore?
Not very much. It didn't take off like we thought it would.
I was slacking on them.
Yeah, it's the way it goes. But when it comes to car sales, so they may not be YouTuber, TikTok experts anymore, but they are absolutely phenomenal at sales. So hit them up. Thanks for watching, guys.